Guys, Justin Marcel here. So today I'm going to be playing the Commanders vs. Eagles NFC Championship game that is airing on tomorrow. And I'm going to be playing with the Washington Commanders for this game. And yeah, let's see if I can get the Commanders into the Super Bowl.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
You see my gameplay that I will be uploaded
Throwing right away is Daniels.
Okay.
And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout.
I'm doing a kicking
They
draw.
passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
He's running. Okay.
Now he's free to midfield.
Expect to get a touchdown.
Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
I didn't think I was going to get an 85-yard touchdown to start the game.
85 yards. And the Commanders go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Okay.
Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. They give it off here to the tight end. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. On 4th down,
Get the
punt
football
coming
again.
from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now Daniels. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Commanders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Okay.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Hold on.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Here's Hurts to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
Excellent. Shows the punting.
Hurts. They shakes him, and this
Safety.
turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
I did find Terry McLaurin.
And Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Touchdown.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's a nice touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The long...
I want to see that replay. Let's... Okay, I can't see it.
Pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That was bad. That was bad for the Commanders there.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he's going to go down again. Dorrance Armstrong in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now back to throw.
Championship.
Hurts
Fumble.
And it's Washington.
I go for the touchdown.
Look at the big man.
They're going in for the touchdown. Touchdown.
Into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
Play with that I went with the body fight.
Frequently we see fumbles return to the house, but
this is the game signature. This is the play that I did in yesterday's matchup against the Texans.
This has been nothing short of a clinic.
And that's 2 points.
We still have a half a ball to play.
They are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Okay.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Obviously, Hurts is going to run it.
Couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
See, this is why I'm going to call Jalen Hurts. This is why he should have been a running back in the NFL.
And still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Play action,
And that'll
incomplete.
fall incomplete. He was hit just
My
as he
goal
let that go.
is
And now
to
it's
like
third down.
make him
And
get
in
sacked,
search of
obviously,
8
before
yards
he
here as
throws
they
the
hope to
first foul.
convert the first down.
Pretty obvious. Down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
The guard blocker, and we're gonna get him down, and I'm gonna punt. That's good foul.
Bobby Wagner. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here's Braden Mann now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He can't get him down. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will
That's a
be
good return to
Washington
me.
football now with a 1st and 10.
No, we are not doing that. Shock slot return, let's do that.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback. And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And some strong running. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. This offense continues to be
Terry McLaurin, another touchdown.
3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had it for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown from 8 yards out, and the Commanders have got it on cruise control. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. They'll try the sneak, and he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far.
So wait, how many yards does Hurts have? He has 15 yards.
Again with a 1st down now.
Come on, get him.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They're obviously running it. Here's an obvious one. Come on.
They'll drop the throw.
And get him down.
Coming, and he's taken down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick,
I'm still going to go with the
to bring
squeeze
him
block.
down.
I still like the
Out
punt.
now is the punter, Braden Mann.
My goal is to get a punt
And
block.
this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be taken at the 13. Powers through. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
37-0.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Terry McLaurin.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think it
Okay.
For that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And this is going to be a Commander's first
Alright, that
down
play
as we
did
get
work
this
out
up
pretty
to
well
about
then.
the 42. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Daniels looking to throw. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 21. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Throwing now is Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Motion man is Crowder. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Go find Robinson. We're going to get you in for a touchdown. That's my
close to the
plan.
goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They'll run for it with Robinson.
Ooh, we didn't convert, but that's good.
The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall.
Running for it. We're going to try and get a safety again. That's the plan right here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
So, let's see what happens there.
Back to throw here. Complete, it's Dodson.
Try
And he's
again,
dropped
get the
just
first
before
down.
the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1. The offense on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Pushing through the contact. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The number. And got his man complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Up the middle with Barkley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be taken down to the ground. Dorrance Armstrong. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
let's go with the receiver screen.
That was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw is Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Jamison Crowder. 42 yards. And the Commanders have widened the gap now to 50 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Jonathan Allen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 3rd down, Barkley. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is fielded at the 27. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
I'm trying 86 yards.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
I'm kicking.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The Eagles send out their punter now.
All right, let's see if I can block this one.
That's pulled in at the 32. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. Let's get a throw to McLaurin. 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Pass for you.
2nd and 10.
Risky, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way. Because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
2-1-0.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he fields it cleanly. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Commanders are pouring it on. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I'm just trying. My goal right now is to get 100 points in this game. That's to get 6 more touchdowns. Which I could absolutely do. It's going to be hard, but I could do it.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Yeah, we'll also check out stats at the end of this game.
Barkley, inside handoff. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A little juke. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Ooh, that wasn't intended for him, but I still got it.
He's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. There goes a deep ball.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 42 yards.
And the Commanders just continue to roll.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Brown on the out route complete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Hurts. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll look to set up his blockers. And running with power here. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really...
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Okay.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I did just spike the ball.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, next touchdown, I break the record for
Working out of
the
the
most
gun,
points in
Daniels.
an NFL game, so. Oh, dear.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milk.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Touchdown.
And he's got him. Touchdown,
This
Washington.
kick will tie the most amount of points in the game.
Touchdown.
And the Commanders get another third
points ever
quarter
in a game.
touchdown to add on to that lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Let's go, incomplete pass. The pass is almost complete. That pass right there was almost complete, but it was not complete, so let's go
to him in this game.
That's taken on the 25. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So that is a big one, folks. Can you believe it? 8 passing touchdowns in a single game until today. That had never been done in NFL history. On this one, incomplete. The pressure.
I just had to throw it so I didn't get sacked and lose a lot of yards.
Operating from the gun, Daniels.
And that almost their first INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They'll look to throw again.
That is caught.
Touchdown.
Washington. Terry McLaurin, 32 yards.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball.
All right, so the 3rd quarter's ended. We're going to start the 4th quarter now. Yeah, now we're still up 79-0, so.
Philadelphia. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Okay. Let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
All right.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game is
pretty obvious what I'm going to do.
Awfully happy with their execution overall.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives...
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Commanders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Throwing is Hurts.
And a loose football. And he'll work it across inside the 45. Second time in this game, Charles.
Let me see that replay. Let me see who got it. So, okay, he fumbled it. It was on the ground.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit.
I was trying to challenge if the Eagles got it or not.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Jonathan Allen getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though,
No,
they're
they're
going to
gonna
look
punt
at
it?
this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times... And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
So, yeah, I've already won for the Commanders. We'll see what happens in tomorrow's game. By the way, I have the Washington Commanders winning that one and going on to the Super Bowl.
They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows
I almost got that ball.
if they don't put some points up on the board.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the... And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay. I'm going to decline it.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football
That
right
was a
there.
smart
You don't even
idea.
have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the
That holding
end
or not?
zone.
I hope that's not
We do
holding.
have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
What? Illegal man downfield.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
So I don't get the touchdown. Okay.
Off the play fake, Daniels slings this deep for McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Throwing now is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. That one looks like he'll throw here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
So right here, I'm going to get exactly 100
Gonzalez
points.
now to add the extra point.
There we
Now,
go.
this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's brought down at the 34.
Now, this obviously will not happen at a football game,
Nice
but
job by the defense figuring that play out.
it did happen. It was very surprising, but this is just me playing Madden the way I play Madden.
Now they've got them aware that they can throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one.
Game is
Might
definitely
not be
over.
from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
It's taken to the 26. Still fighting for more.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm trying to make sure they don't score.
Switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he
So.
can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Wait, do I really? It says I have 25 sacks. That's insane.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on
I'm
a
not going to get
second
an
down
out
at
of
17.
so.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Alright, so I'm just going to show you some highlights real quick. Right down. Okay. Let's see this Terry McLaurin touchdown. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this right here. He fumbled it, he got it for 50 yards. This is Terry McLaurin. Let's see who's throwing. A small throw, but gets out of it. 71-yard touchdown. Okay, so Jalen Hurts threw 23 for 48 for 852 yards, 12 touchdowns. So let's see rushing. Brian Robinson, he got 69 yards at a touchdown from it. Jane Daniels got 86 yards at a touchdown. Receiving, Terry McLaurin had 19 rec, 745 yards, average 39 yards, 10 touchdowns on my team. Blocking, Sam Cosney got it. He got a couple penalties. Kicking. And that's it. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Make